Abby called on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, on a night like tonight, when so many players are playing so well, do you just have to tip your cap at a player like Copper with the way she finished that game, or what's going through your mind as she's kind of bringing them back there down the stretch?
Yeah. Another game, a lot of the stuff that was happening in the last couple minutes in terms of what they were running was not necessarily a surprise to us, but players made plays, right? Ka made some huge plays. Last couple minutes of a game, it's all Kalia Copper. That's what they do. And we didn't have an answer for it. Tough matchup for us tonight. Just disappointed a little bit on the amount of threes. Obviously a three to win the darn game. On a play that, we've seen it. We just couldn't get there. The handoff behind BG, it was tough, but she made the shot. But it's players that do that, like Kalia Copper. I mean, like you said, yeah, you can tip your cap, but if we could have some things back, it's another game that we lose close that we don't execute on our end offensively. I should have, I kept a timeout in my pocket and I should have used it to make sure we got what we wanted as far as the free throw situation. And I didn't do that. So that's on me and making sure that I got our two best with the ball. I didn't get that done. We do that, it's, we're icing the game versus, being in a tough situation. So.
Tough that this would happen on a night when McBride came 1-3 away from the league record instead of franchise record in threes. To have that kind of effort come in a loss is got to be difficult to take.
Yeah, probably, but her will in the second half, I mean, it was just really incredible. I thought our toughness, I recognized our team in the second half. But led by Fee and Mac, obviously Mac making shots. It just kind of loosened things up a little bit for us. Yeah, unfortunate that it came in a tough loss, but nonetheless, it was a great performance by K-Mac.
Terry or Mike, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Coach. Opponent points in the paint has been something that you've talked about, and Fee has talked about as something that even in the win, something that you'd like to see get better. Obviously, Phoenix got an advantage in that area tonight. Is there anything that you saw in this game that you guys can take away from to keep improving as you move forward?
Yeah, I mean, 34 is not terrible. I think the way they got their 34, the number of times that we weren't confident to bring the necessary help, play our schemes. Give Phoenix credit. Phoenix pace was really good. We knew there was not a surprise, any of it. We knew, that Beck and BG were playing. We were ready for everything. But just their force that they were playing with got us a little bit flat-footed at times. Well, I thought we settled in. I thought our defense, obviously the third was really, really good. Second and third, really good. The 27 in the fourth, pretty tough. And we, had a lead, a couple possession lead. But so the differential, so 34, our goal is 30, so we're not that far off. But the 18 for us, that was the greater challenge that I think, I thought Fee had the ball in there a lot. And just, they definitely have some length about them. But I think Fee wishes she could have a couple of those shots back for sure.
And I know it's probably a little too soon to look at silver linings, but after last game, you talked about liking what you've seen from Heidemann and just her not being able to buy a basket, but saw a couple big buckets for her fall tonight.
Yeah.
How big is that just for her confidence offensively moving on from this game?
Yeah, we knew it was coming, right? We told her it was coming. I wanted her to concentrate on her floor game, her defense, her decision making, and not worry about shooting. But good for us. On a night that we couldn't necessarily get Chechi going, where we had gotten some production from her before. Now it was Tisha's turn to come in there and help the group. So it was good to see. We're happy for her.
And last one for me, I know you've seen BG and Beck Allen on the floor for years, but what kind of challenge is it just within a season where you're now 10 games into it and a team is playing at full strength at home for the first time, and every game that they've played this year has not been with that group of players, and with the
well, I mean, it's got to be exciting for them, right? It's the team that you built, and they get to see what they can do. Obviously, gives them more depth, to have those two, and something they were lacking. And yeah, they're good at home. That's what they do, and so certainly gave them a lift. Obviously both those players are really good players. Gave them 20 points. And it moves Cunningham, to a role that when she's coming in, that's another player you got to worry about. But overall, I thought it was a really good game. I liked that we settled in the second half and some of the stuff that we were getting and the toughness that we showed to build a lead. Just wish we could have closed it out.
Any
Thanks,
final?
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.